Welcome back to another riveting episode of Rebuilding the Washington Nationals. Last time out, we took on the Miami Marlins and we won 5-2 on the heels of a pretty solid outing from Trevor Williams. Good bounce back effort. Bullpen completely shut them down. Rainey, Britton, Edwards, and Finnegan locking down the save. He has gotten his 13th save. Hit-wise, not a super lot. Struck out 7 times, had 4 walks, which is good. Hit-wise, a lot to go around. It was pretty good. Meneses and Downs hit ding-dongs, which was good. We're going to go ahead and look at some transactions. Oh, wait. We should probably advance the day first, if I'm not mistaken. All right, advance the day. Now we're going to look at some transactions that maybe happened. So, let's see. Anybody that sticks out. Brendan Davis got called up to the Cubs. Ian Anderson got sent down to AAA. They brought up Braden Shoemake. No idea. CJ Stubbs has been sent down from the Astros. Franmil Reyes has been called up. Interesting. That took a little while. Got a lot of power, but he doesn't do much. Oh, here we go. We got a trade. That's kind of a decent one. So the Braves have gotten Eric Lauer from the Brewers for Vaughn Grissom. Very interesting. Eric Lauer is a very good pitcher, and Vaughn Grissom is a highly touted prospect. I believe he plays shortstop. Wow, the Orioles sent Yenier Cano down to Double-A. Right now, he is arguably one of the best relievers in all of baseball. So that's pretty surprising. We're going to go ahead and check out some of these. Anything that really sticks out. Tyler Gilbert. That name sounds familiar. Okay, he played for the Diamondbacks. He's only got D potential. He's 64 overall. But you know what? I'm looking at this guy. This is a guy that I kind of want just so I can just like throw him out there in a pinch if I need to. We're going to claim him. Wait, what? What does it say? Oh, we'll claim him, see what happens. Other than that, nobody else really sticks out. I like the younger guys, but he has no potential really. Anyway, what is this? It does this all the time. We're going to go ahead and jump into our next game. We got Jerad Eickhoff. It looks like he gets Trevor Rogers. Eickhoff still searching for his first win as a Nat. And Trevor Rogers has had a pretty rough year, it looks like. 2 more normal quick counts. We're getting Eickhoff in there. Meneses is going to DH. There's got to be, I'm going to start bringing somebody else up because it ain't working with him. Oh, and they got Downs playing because it's a lefty. All right, let's see who it has me move around. Abrams needs a day off, so we're going to throw Victor Robles out there, but I do not want him leading off. You know what? We're going to throw Lane Thomas in lead off and see what happens. Robles has not been good. Everything else looks good. So, 17-26 Marlins against the Nats. There is your pitching matchup. I will see you all next video for the recap in the next game. Have a good one.
From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And pitching here today, Trevor Rogers.
Well, a real rough one last time out. Only lasted an inning, so he's pretty fresh. So expect him to be on his game in this one.
Here's Lane Thomas.
Leading off the afternoon for Washington, the right fielder, Lane Thomas.
The 1-1. That clips the corner. Way high. The pitch. Line drive, leaps and he's got it. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jeter Downs.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Popped in the air, left field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down. Joey Meneses getting ready to hit.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Here's a 1-1. And there's the strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind and the pitch. That one missed. This one in the air, right field. Garcia on the move to his left. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. We're midway in inning number 1. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Welcome back. And towing the slab in this one, Jerad Eickhoff. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. Some power, but low on base and ranking towards the bottom in runs per game.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and fires. Liner, base hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting 4.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and there's 2 away. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Lay at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Nick Fortes.
great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 outs.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit. Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Out there to center. Robles settles under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0. Back here in Miami, now batting Jeimer Candelario.
The third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
And the pitch. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. A switch hitter batting right. And a pitch. That's to third. Quickly to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
The first baseman, number 22, Dominic Smith.
Dom Smith stands in. Next offering is in for a strike. Out to short. Wendell fires over to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the second. Avisail Garcia up to the plate.
The right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
And that one sliced foul. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. Thomas gets under it, puts it away for the out.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Jacob.
Now at the plate, Jacob Berry. And a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Garrett Hampson. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Next offering is down low. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. On to first, and that is that. And 1-2-3 go. Back here at Lone Depot Park. On to the third inning. Now here is Alex Call. And a pitch. In the air, left field. Hampson makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
On the ground, Birdie. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. The pitch. This to third. Berry. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. And the Nationals go back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for Miami, John Birdie. In the air, left field. Call under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Up next,
here's Joey Wendell. Singled and scored his first time. Here comes a pitch. And a count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. That one the other way. He's got it. There's 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now here is Garrett Cooper. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning. And at first, now it's going to be Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. You'll see another. 1-2 here. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Lane Thomas. Kicks and deals.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
3-2. That's hard hit in the line. Garcia pulls that one down. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Luis Garcia. Popped out to left his first time. And now the lefty. Foul ball there. On the ground to the left. Wendell. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Joey Meneses now at the plate. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Next offering is fouled back.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The 2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jeimer Candelario.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next pitch off the plate, and the count's full.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
3-2. Ground ball, could be 2. The throw to second, and their second double play of the day will end the fourth.
Well, we can never overstate.
And welcome back at the plate, Jesus Sanchez.
The designated hitter, Jesus
The
Sanchez.
1-1. There's a swing and a drive. And gone! They're going crazy in the dugout. His second of the year, and they add on. It's 2-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss. Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Well struck right field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. And that one hops the wall. Cortez coming home. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they lead by 3. Man at second with 1 away. Here's Garrett Hampson. 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John.
So the batting order turns over. John Birdie at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Berry at second with 2 down. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Swing and a ball popped up. Garcia brings it in for the 3rd out. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Marlins 3 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Miami, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Hebert Ruiz. And here it comes. And now 2-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Strike on the outside corner. 2-2 now. And another ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
On the ground. Birdie fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Dominic Smith. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Good eye right there. Struck him out looking.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And it's a hitter. It's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Jeter Downs to the plate here. That one ran inside, almost got him. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. So one left for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it. You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
The 2-2. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Soler.
Righty delivers. Right side. It's in and out of his glove, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 7.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. Got it by him for the K. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Welcome back. Here's Victor Robles. The 2-1. In the air to left, down the line. Hampson settles underneath it, and it's caught for the out. Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. Bounced up the middle, and he can't come up with it.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. His home and away splits there.
Let's get 2 here.
3-2 now. This one smoked out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ball to strike. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches.
Just one pitch short of 100 now, and I'm guessing this is likely his final inning if he can get through it.
Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. Time called. 2-2 now. That one hit to right. Garcia under it. He's got it. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nationals nothing. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Erasmo Ramirez. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Now the catcher up to hit, Nick Fortes. 1 for 2. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Call makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins.
Garcia.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Downs. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now here is Jacob Berry.
Berry.
And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk.
New pitcher now, Edward Cabrera. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 27, Edward Cabrera.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. On the ground, Cooper steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the first
2
baseman,
outs, base is empty. Now Dominic Smith. Left-hand batter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Over to first, and that is that. Nationals go quietly. They trail it here 4-0. They turn things over to the southpaw, Anthony Banda. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Now the left fielder, Garrett Hampson.
Anthony Banda.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Two now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Two now. On the ground to third, knocks it down.
Now back, second baseman, John Birdie.
Back to the top of the Miami order, John Birdie, the next up for the Marlins. At the belt and fires. Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Line drive, caught.
Now batting.
And at the plate for Miami, Garrett Cooper. The pitch.
Ball 3.
Hampson stands at second with 2 gone. Ripped into left center, base hit. Hampson around third. He scores, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
In there. And so now 1-2. In the air to left center. Robles racing, makes the catch. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. Marlins 5 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, here's the left fielder, Alex Call. Next offering is in for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard. Jeter Downs digging in for the Nationals. Now all even up. Base knock right field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Victor Robles digging in for the Nationals. Into center. Soler gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. So the Nats lineup turns over. And now up for Washington, Lane Thomas. Third baseman playing on the edge of the. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And caught on the warning track. Runner tagging and heading for home.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And he grounds one to the right side. Cooper takes it himself. That's the third out. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Marlins DH, Jesus Sanchez. The 2-1. On the ground to first, and foul ball. And it's a foul ball. And he deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Downs hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The catcher number 4, Nick.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Fortes, 1 for 3. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Kicks and fires. That one to first. He steps on the bag. Marlins set down in order. So they make short work of him there. 9th inning coming up. Marlins 5 and the Nats 1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the DH for Washington, Joey Meneses. The 2-1. That one missing inside.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And there's ball 4.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
2-1 now. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one, something off speed, good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Two now. Just misses with that one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Cooper. Now only 1 out remaining.
Good 6-3 double play right there. Takes it himself. And it's a nice job. We work closer to getting out of this inning.
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. Righty to the plate. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that 9th inning knock right there. Coming through under pressure, and not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once during DiMaggio's famous inning streak did he wait till the 9th inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is get that thing out of the way early. No doubt about it. You can move on with the game. Otherwise, you start gripping the bat a little tighter as the game progresses towards the end.
So now 3-2. Lifted in the air, right field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
5-1 is how